Hello there, I'm Nicholas, and this is On Listening with Chi Rising Studio. Thank you for joining me today. There's a kind of listening that gives, and a kind that takes. We don't often talk about the second kind. We celebrate the listener, the one who holds space, who absorbs, who understands. But what happens when that space becomes too full? When you've held and held and held, and there's nothing left to hold it with? There comes a moment, quiet, almost imperceptible, when listening stops being connection and starts becoming cost. A cost to your energy, to your boundaries, to your sense of self. And the strange thing is, you often don't notice it until you're already deep in it. Until the stories you've taken in start echoing louder than your own. Until your own voice feels faint, as if speaking from behind a closed door. This is the shadow side of deep listening, the part we don't name. The part that says, you can stop now. And maybe that feels harsh or unfamiliar, but listening, like anything else, needs a boundary. It needs breath. Because there's a difference between being present and being porous, between being empathetic and being emptied. Silence is often mistaken for absence, but in truth, silence can be the most honest response we have. It can say, I see you, but I need to return to myself. I hear you, and now I need to hear me. These moments of silence aren't withdrawal. They're recalibration. They're repair. They are the pause between exhale and inhale, where the body remembers itself. And this isn't just emotional, it's physiological. When we're overwhelmed by the noise, even the noise of someone else's pain, our nervous system tightens. We brace, we shrink. But silence softens. It loosens what listening has tightened. It allows us to come back to neutral, to rest in the space that asks for nothing. You don't have to explain your silence. You don't have to justify your boundaries. There is wisdom in the moment you choose to stop listening, not out of dismissal, but out of care. Care for your own inner landscape, your own inner noise, your own story, waiting patiently to be heard again. So if you find yourself full, if your heart feels crowded, if your mind is overstretched, let silence be your refuge. Let it hold you the way you've held others. Because there is a listening that happens even in silence. A listening inward. A return to the pulse beneath the noise, to the rhythm that is yours alone. If you found value in this episode, please consider sharing it with a friend who might also find it interesting. Your support helps us continue to create this space for learning and growth. You can find out more about our studio and the podcast at chirising.studio.